Hello, this is Jason and welcome to Linxter Integration Demo Part 1 for our Hello World solution. In Part 1 of the demo, we will download the Linxter SDK and Hello World solution file, and we will register our program to the Internet Service Bus. Upon doing so, we will copy its activity ID and download its supporting database. In Part 2 of the demo, in our Hello World solution file, we will add some references, add the database, add the activity ID, and in the code we will review the one-time step to register and activate the program instance with the service bus, look at the event we subscribe to know when we've received a message, and we will call create message to create a message. The steps that we'll go through in Part 2 are what you would do in pretty much every Linxter enabled app you will write. It's fairly straightforward, it's not particularly difficult. Once you've done it a couple times, really you can Linxter enable your apps in 5 to 10 minutes at most. Alright, so to get started with that, to download the SDK and solution file, we have to go to linxterdeveloper.com. Now this is our development guide that we've written for you. Taken a lot of time trying to make it straightforward and easy to follow. We've broken it up into 3 sections: getting started, digging deeper, and reference. Please review these sections in order. It's designed to just save you a lot of time in the long run. Under video tutorials, I hope you've had a chance to watch Introduction to Linxter, Why Not REST, and Registering Programs to the Internet Service Bus. Alright, to download the SDK and the solution file, click on Downloads. Here's our Linxter Software Development Kit. This download contains the DLLs and jars for Android, Windows Phone 7, .NET, and for Java. And Hello World, which really should be your first Linxter enabled app. We have solution files for Android, Windows Phone 7, .NET, C#, and for Java. Alright, now let's log into Web Manager so we can register our Hello World program to the service bus. And to register a program, I click on Register Program. There's only a couple steps here. First, I give it a name, another Hello World, and in instances, I'm not going to change anything here. I'm going to allow it to have this program to have an unlimited number of instances. I'm going to have the instances automatically activated and managed by my Web Manager account. I can use other people's if I want. Now under Messages, I'm going to keep the default time to live of 300 seconds. I'm going to have it use TCP first and then HTTP if it cannot. For the scheduled send interval, I'm going to change that to every 1 second. That's for our primary outbound queue. We do not use our secondary outbound queue in Hello World. Under the schedule retrieval interval, I'm going to change that to every 1 second. Now under channels, I am going to enforce a little security by saying only instances of my program can create communication channels with other instances of this program. And I'm not going to enter program IDs for other programs. And when instances of my program receive a COM channel request, I'm going to say automatically accept it. And we're done. And by clicking finish, it is registering the program to the Internet Service Bus. And there it is, another Hello World. The data is created. Right now there are 0 instances of it in existence, and I have no restrictions on the total number of instances that are allowed. I click View, and that takes me to the Overview page. Now I can go back in and change any of those settings, and those changes will be dynamically sent out to all the instances in existence. But for now, I just need my activity ID. And I need to download the databases for this program. And this downloads all the databases for Windows Phone 7, for Java, Android, and .NET. And I'm going to save them to the location where I'm going to create Hello World in Part 2 of the demo. So it completed it, and I'm going to open the folder, going to extract the databases. So here they are. That's in that folder is the database for Windows Phone 7. It's the same database for Java and Android, and there's the database for .NET. All right, this concludes part 1 of the demo. For part 2, let's look at that. I'm going to open the Hello World solution file, add references, the database, the activity ID, and we'll review those 3 things in the code, and we'll run it. And I will do a part 2 for all 4 platforms that we support. Hope this was useful for you, and please watch part 2. Thank you.